It was election day again for Lagos residents. With no movement order in place, economic activities was halted with the roads deserted except for security operatives who were seen manning strategic points. My first stop was at one of the designated registration area centers to monitor the deployment of materials to various polling units. But the ad hoc staff, made up of mostly core members, had other ideas. All right now I'm at Anifowoshe Primary School, one of the registration area centers in Ikeja, Lagos. It's few minutes past 8 o'clock, and according to the rules, election ought to have started by this time. But there is a situation here. There seems to be a protest by ad hoc staff. As you can see right behind me, core members are in clusters discussing the fact that they haven't been paid. And they told me that unless they are paid their allowances, they won't go out to vote. I caught up with an official of one of the parties who expressed worry over the situation.
The youth corps and the ad hoc worker of INEC, they are all protesting. They are all agitating that their last allowances have not been paid. And they have said that without paying them for the one they have done, they will not go to the field to do another one. And as a ward chairman of this ward, I'm very concerned because by now, accreditation would have been started. So with this development, I am very, very much afraid because I don't know when the accreditation will start, I don't know when the voting will start, and I don't know when we'll collect, and I don't know when we're going to get the results.
The protests at the RAC and a few others delayed the commencement of voting in many polling units within that axis. There was also late arrival of materials in voting centers visited, including Onigbongbo and Okoh.
There is an improvement except that the ad hoc staff refused to start work at 8 o'clock. They didn't come out at all because they have not paid them their allowances. After persuasion and so on and so forth, they agreed to start and they will be paid on duty. And I'm sure they have been going around to pay them their allowances.
I've been here for going to an hour plus now. Yet they are not here. But the issue on ground, what I'm perceiving, what I understand is that the first one is going to be more better than this governorship election because till now they are not here.
Well, I was here exactly 8 o'clock. But it's unfortunate, but we have never seen the INEC officials.
Voting in Surulere was peaceful with no complaints of malfunctioning machines in areas visited. At State Junior Grammar School, where the Minister of Works, Power and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, voted, although the process was smooth, what was evident was low turnout of voters.
I think this is the election that people really should be more concerned about. This is the election that impacts government at the places closest to people, the state elections and for gubernatorial House of Assembly. So, and I think it's still just to 11. I hope that many more people will turn out to go and perform their civic duties.
We're in Surulere 2 and of Bode Thomas, everything is calm here, and the process was very, very smooth. Unlike the presidential was smooth too, but there was a lot more crowd that came for the presidential and the federal legislative houses.
At Okoh, one of the flashpoints, there was heavy presence of security officials who kept patrolling the area. This polling unit at Ohafia Street off Agor Palace Way was one of the spots where ballot boxes was destroyed during the presidential election. It was calm once again, but as with other polling units visited, there was low turnout of voters. One voter who described the heavy security presence as reactionary wondered why the sudden attention to the area when the zone had been abandoned for a long time, noting the dearth of infrastructure. Others say voters are yet to recover from the shock experienced at the last election.
But the problem is that the people of this area, Okoh in particular, feel totally disconnected with the government of Lagos State. They only remember us during elections. The only road third in Okoh is Agor Palace Way. Every other road in Okoh, with all the beautiful houses, the roads you can ever see are done by the contribution of the people, which are Igbo people. And at some point, it's like, how long shall they kill our prophets while we stand beside and look? Are we getting literate, or is illiteracy the order of the day? So that's the point. So the people, ask them, are you people happy with what is happening here? No! That's the point.
Yeah, I would say like last 2 weeks, we had about over 300 voters accredited. Over 300, I think about 350. So, but today we had a few more above 100. So I believe some people were scared, so that what happened last 2 weeks will not happen again. Some also felt disappointed. Because of that, okay, I know I personally called some persons who told me, brother.
As at press time, counting of votes was still ongoing. Joseph Okoh, Galaxy News, Lagos.